Ron Peter OG here with some prize pick props I like. Day 2 of the NBA. It's Wednesday, 10/19/2022. Go ahead and like, subscribe if you haven't done so already. That'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, we're using props.cash to help us nail down these picks. The best part of that product is definitely NBA. Link in the description down there to get this product, and you get a discount if you use my link. Let's get right into it. I'm looking at prop for Cole Anthony, 15.5 points. Orlando's on the road versus Detroit. One of the first things to stick out about this for me, in his last 30 games, his last 30 road games, he has hit this prop 60% of the time, 18 out of 30 games. And against Detroit, he hit it once where he had 19. The previous game of 10/30 of last year, he had 15. And if we look at the season for all, 45% home, 35% away, 55%. So he scores points on the road. It seems like he scores more points on the road. Also, if you look at Detroit defense, you see all this green right here? This is good for Orlando. So I'm going to go with the prop of over 15.5 points for Cole Anthony. The second prop I'm looking at is coming from the Washington versus Indiana game. And we're looking at Miles Turner. And we're looking at his prop for rebounds, which is 6 on the night on Prizepicks. So let's bring this down to 6. And let's look at his last 30. He's hit that prop. They are Indiana's in home. So let's go to home right here. He's hit this prop in home 54% of the time. Actually 62% of the time. He's actually got 6 rebounds. So the prop on Prizepicks is 6, so we need him to get 7. So he's hit this prop 62% of the time in home over the last 30 games. Let's look at him against Washington. Washington's home game, he had 7 rebounds. Let's look at the whole season against the whole away and home against Washington. In the away game against Washington, he had 10 rebounds. So everything I see here is neutral, but let's be realistic. Miles Turner has to rebound. 7 rebounds isn't that much for a big man. Miles Turner has to reach this 7 rebounds for those guys to be successful and even think about winning the game. So I'm going with Miles Turner over 6 rebounds. The third pick I'm looking at is coming from the Cleveland-Toronto game. And we're looking at Scotty Barnes. And we're looking at his 3-pointers made. Let's look at Toronto's in home. Let's look at his last 30. Let's look at his home. You can see in home, he's hit that 57% of the time. 17 out of 30 games. We're only going to look at home right now. Against Cleveland in home, nothing from the last 30 games. Scotty Barnes is going to be shooting more threes this year. Everybody shoots more threes. And, this is his second year. He's going to shoot more threes this year. And his prop is 0.5. I think he makes at least 1 3 tonight. I like him to go over. I like Scotty Barnes to go over the prop of 0.5 3-pointers made. So those are 3 picks I like. Go ahead and like, subscribe. Both those things would be greatly appreciated. Drop something down in the comments. Get all my picks over on Patreon. That's all I have for today. Until the next video. Peace.